So one of the courses we offer is a certification for boards of directors. And that same woman, Donna Hamlin, is one of our coaches. So for someone who's at that phase in their career, it's a wonderful resource for them. So we're really working to meet the individual attorney where they are in their career and have resources and services to support them where they are in their career. Welcome to our Happy Rainmakers video series where point one can make a difference. I'm joined by Kimberly Fine and Neil Handwerker today, who are the co-founders of Ex Judicata. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
I'm so glad to have you. Can one of you just really briefly tell our audience what is Ex Judicata?
Well, Ex Judicata was created to be a total solution for lawyers and law students that were either interested in exploring a non-legal career or committed to going to a non-legal career, and then providing them with all the information and resources and an actual job board to help them transition to a non-legal job.
That sounds amazing. I run into lawyers sometimes who think they might want to explore another career, but they just don't know where to start. So I think this was a real hole in the industry. We talk about one of our pillars being learn continuously. And Kimberly, I think you were telling me before that you have kind of a step-by-step guide to figuring out how to make this transition. Can you tell us more about it?
Thank you very much. When we talk with people, we always like to have them start with our career match diagnostic. This will give them an idea and an output on various careers that have a probability of success when aligned with their particular JD skill set. Once they have that output and are armed with that information, we have a team of coaches, and there are many, many wonderful coaches. We happen to have a few on our platform that are purposely from the business world. And by the way, each coach will offer 30 minutes complimentary. So the next step is to talk to a coach. Am I really going to do this? What do I have to do to my resume and my LinkedIn? Is this the right direction for me? And then if they'd like to work with that coach, they can then go ahead and retain that coach's services. We also have tremendous content, over 40 interviews with JDs, such as yourself, that have pivoted to business roles that talk about the how, the why, the when, their JD being a key ingredient of their success. And these range from a general counsel who became a baker to an axe manufacturer, like really all over the board, not just the traditional like investment banking and journalism and what have you. And from that point on, we have content. We have courses and webinars. We have a series on If I Leave the Law, and we've covered everything from journalism to legal tech and legal operations. We have one coming up in May on wealth management, and these are complimentary again, and they're also on demand. And then we have the job board. So people can sign up for the job board and explore non-legal jobs that do align with the JD skill set. So we're really soup to nuts. And then Neil and I are also always available to have conversations with people.
And for someone who perhaps borrowed a lot of money to go to law school or has a mortgage or has a family, could they continue working at that legal job that they maybe want to leave while they do all this training and prepare to make a pivot?
Yeah, I would absolutely, Jennifer, 100%. I would say that probably the vast majority of people are doing just that. They're still in those jobs, and they want to remain until really they think they've identified something that makes so much sense. It's worth taking a leap, and a lot of this is really about faith and taking a leap.
So a lot of the training and the modules and the coaching and the things you've been talking about can be done in their spare time while they maintain that job that maybe they want to leave.
And we, Kim mentioned the coaches before. We really encourage people to take advantage of that. And honestly, Jennifer, a lot of people, I think, are a little reticent. And I would just say, please go ahead and contact any coach that you like. They want to help.
Well, it's amazing that they offer a complimentary 30-minute session. That's probably invaluable for people, even if they decide not to make a change.
This is not just the 1 to 3 years out of law school. It's not just the middle of the bell curve. It's also partners that are ready for a second act or maybe have a mandatory retirement age at their firm, but want to do something else. So one of the courses we offer is a certification for boards of directors. And that same woman, Donna Hamlin, is one of our coaches. So for someone who's at that phase in their career, it's a wonderful resource for them. So we're really working to meet the individual attorney where they are in their career and have resources and services to support them where they are in their career.
Well, that is very interesting. So your services are not just for people who find that they never wanted to be a lawyer, but sometimes for people who've had a very satisfying legal career and now are ready to do something else to have either a meaningful retirement or have a second career.
Exactly, 100%.
That is good to know. I'm sure a lot of the viewers who are bumping up against that mandatory deequitization age might like to know how to get on a board of directors. Thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you.